Flosstube, Stephanie here, Ms. Oh So Crafty. Welcome to my Flosstube video number 48. This is the beginning of my vlog for the Stitchmania Olympic Daily Rotation Challenge. So today is Sunday, February 11th. The challenge has been going on for a few days since Friday, and I have taken little clips of my stitching, but this is the first time I've gotten in front of the camera because, well, it's been very busy. So yesterday was my son's birthday and we had a little get together at my house in the evening, so there was a lot of party prep and stuff that went on, and of course just, you know, the celebrating the birthday and everything. So it was a great day despite the weather being dismal. We had a lot of fun and he's enjoying his new toys, and yeah, it was great. So today I had a stitching meetup in the afternoon. That was really cool at the library. And I came home and saw a package on my porch, and it was my Amazon order, which was a $10 antenna that I bought that was supposedly specialized for urban areas. Not that I live in the city, but I do live in a very dense metropolitan area. Anyway, we tried an antenna before. We're cord cutters. So we have Netflix, we have Amazon Prime, but we don't have any way to watch like local TV without an antenna. So we tried an antenna before, it didn't work. Well, my husband and my in-laws tried it and they were not able to get it working, but the one that I bought, I did some research, and anyway, I hooked it up and I play with the position a lot and it works. Yeah. So I can watch the Olympics, and right now I'm watching men's figure skating. That's cool. And then the other thing I wanted to mention is I've been working with Katrina Boyd of CrossStitchRetreats.com to set up a retreat this fall, and it's happening. It's going to be called Stitch Fest, and it will be October 19th through 20th at the Embassy Suites in Herndon, Virginia, which is quite close to Dulles Airport and about 40 minutes from Washington, D.C. So I'm really excited about it. It's going to be a fantastic time. The Embassy Suites looks like a great place to stay. So every room is a suite, so you get your bedroom plus like another room with a sofa bed. And they've got complimentary breakfast, an evening reception. They've got a pool and a hot tub and a fitness center, and yeah, it'll be great. So I will be setting up a Facebook group, and registration will be open soon as we get a few more details ironed out. So hopefully by the time this video is published, the group will be live, and hopefully it won't be the type of situation where it fills up in like 15 minutes. I mean, I guess in one way that would be good, but on the other hand, I don't want, you know, any angst. So I guess we'll have to just see how it shakes out, and I'm sure it'll be great. So I will check in later and show you my stitching. Bye! Hey guys, so here's my starting point on the mini mandala Sal. Today the theme is the opening ceremonies, stitch on a new start or your most recent start. And this is both in a way. I think this was the last thing I started in January. Well, not technically, but I had a false start. So when I actually started it on this fabric, it was my most recent start. And it'll be a new start because I'll be doing the February piece right here. And it's pretty late. It's around 11:20, and this is the first time I've had all day to stitch, so I don't know how long I'm going to, how much time I'm going to get in before I just, you know, pass out. But I did work out this evening, so I'm pretty keyed up. We'll see. Maybe I can go past midnight. Alright, I will check in later and show you how far I get. Bye! Hello again, my lovelies and gents. So, it's been less than an hour, and stick a fork in it. It's done! I am quite chuffed. So, it's obviously not as much stitching as January was. It's a much more open design, but you know, that's the whole of the chart, and I'm really happy with it. I think it looks really cool. I like how they join together. So it's going to be 3 across and 4 down. So they will all touch as those two are. And these little numbers over here on the side are the floss colors I intend to use for the first 3 rows. The last row will be black, which, you know, 310, I didn't feel the need to stitch that because I know black is 310, you know. So yeah, and I worked out these colors using the color cards that are available on yarntree.com. So basically they have color cards for DMC that are laid out tonally, so you can see like what the, you know, the color progression in certain tones or families is, and I basically pick these from a progression of grays. So yeah, this pattern is by brodeursbresson.blogspot.uk, I think it is. So I should probably try to learn the designer's actual name so I can credit her properly. Oh well, I will try to figure that out and remedy that in my next video when I take this out again in March. So this is 22 count Hardanger fabric, and I really like it for black work. It has a nice, you know, body to it, so it's pretty easy to get a nice tension for your stitches. Alright, well, it is past midnight, about 12:15 or so, so I should probably hit the sack. Big day tomorrow. My baby is turning 4. Alright, I'll see you then. Bye! Hello, peeps. Tonight, it's February 10th. The theme is Winter Olympics. Stitch something related to winter, and this is my Mill Hill Christmas Village piece. Surely qualifies. At least where I live in the Northern Hemisphere, Christmas is winter. So, well, it occurs during winter. Yeah, anyway, it's been a long day. Today was Oliver's birthday. He's 4. Kind of a long day. We got up and I did some chores, and he opened his presents, and we played for a while with his new stuff, and then we went out for lunch, ran some errands. I'll let you look at Apothecary, that's prettier. Anyway, the weather was dreadful today, and then we came home and I spent a couple hours in the kitchen preparing the dinner and cake and everything, and had a little get together, and that was fun. It's actually a really nice evening, but I was just knackered. My back hurts so bad. I laid down for a while though, and I feel better now, so I'm going to try stitching. It is almost 11 o'clock though, so we'll see how far I get before I pass out. Alright, I will check in later and show you my progress. Bye! Hey guys, I am popping in for my update. So I've been stitching on this for several hours. Yeah, I was bad. I stayed up late, and I needed some stitchy time. So I worked on the roof of the porch and this wall next to the door and the roof over the porch, and I started putting on the second story and the third story. I've been watching The Gilmore Girls on Netflix for the first time, so I think I'm near the end of the first season now, and I really like it. It's just such a smart, like, dialogue-driven show that I can stitch and kind of still enjoy it without watching every single frame. So I do appreciate that. Alright, I had better hit the sack, so I'll see you tomorrow. Bye! Hey guys, so the theme for today is South Korea, stitch on a Korean theme piece. I I'm going to interpret that as the colors of the South Korean flag, which include white and red, blue and black, all of which can be found in the general store. And I will see if I can get through all of those colors tonight. All right, I will check in and show you how far I get. All right, bye. Hey peeps, here's my update on general store. So what I did is I did this red up here, and I did some white here, 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 there. I did black there and there, 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 there. I did the blue on the walls of the house. And I tried to fill in a little bit. I did this green tree over here. And I did this dark brown, which the color is not really coming out very well. I did most of the tree, which is in dark brown over there. So it is solidly stitched up to about here. Everything below where I'm running my finger will be beaded to fill in the rest of it. But obviously there's a ways to go on the top half of the project. There's supposed to be a sign here, and then these are windows that need to be filled in, and there's a wreath here and windows, and then this is the sign that says general store. It will anyway. And then this is the roof, so it just like comes up. It's like a triangular roof. And I have to stitch some snow on the tree and a little chimney type thing over here, which I actually started with this blue. And then there's another little chimney over here, I think, on top of the upper roof. Yeah, this is just taking a while to stitch. I hope I'm able to finish it next month. We shall see. Alright, it's past my bedtime, so see you tomorrow. Bye. Hey guys, it is Monday, February 12th, and the theme for today is the mascots. The Suharong, the white tiger, and the Bendabi, the Asiatic black bear. I do not have any tigers or bears, but I do have this bird, the spring bird, the blue tit. So I started this project last May for Stitch Mania, and this is how far I got over a couple days. So about a quarter of the chart, and it is one of my focus pieces for February. So I pulled a bunch of floss, lovely spring colors, and let's get to it. I have about an hour, so I will check in and show you how far I get. Hey guys, so here's my update for the bright and beautiful spring bird. What I did is I worked mainly with the park threads. I also pulled some of the yellows and purples, so I did the rest of this pansy here to fill in the purple petals, and I stitched this little yellow flower up here. And I did a little bit of this greenery over here. I did this yellow flower over here, and I started this yellow flower. So, not bad. And I will be continuing with this piece tomorrow for the next daily theme. Alright, see you soon. Bye! Hey guys, it's February 13th. The event for today is speed skating. Set yourself a time limit and see how much progress you can make. I think I'm going to go for 2 hours and see what I can do. So I'll check in later and show you how far I get. Bye! Hey peeps, it's been a couple hours. What I did is I worked on this purple flower here. I filled in a bit more on this yellow flower. Did a bit of the greenery, leaves and whatnot, and I started working on the vine whatever these are, like climbing flowers down that'll go down here. And I picked up with the border at about the midpoint right around there and worked it over to the corner and started going up again. So that's good. And this piece is one of my focuses for the month. There are so many color changes on it though. You can kind of get an inkling just by all the park threads on there. But you know, not bad, so. Alright, see you tomorrow. Bye. Flosstube, Stephanie here, Ms. Oh So Crafty. Today is Wednesday, February 14th. It's Valentine's Day. How is everyone doing? Or maybe Galentine if you prefer. No matter what your situation, I hope you had a great day, and I hope there was a little bit or perhaps a lot of chocolate involved. My day, I can't complain. I got up and I had my date with the Marquis de Sade, you know, body boss. Wednesday, hit workout, no excuses. And then in the evening, my hubby got home from work rather early and we went out for tacos because nothing says love like guacamole and not having to do the dishes. So that was cool, and I managed to eat pretty healthy. I had one taco and a side of beans, so that was cool. Anyway, so the theme for today was metals, stitch something involving metallics or beads, and I will be working on my Mill Hill Christmas Village, day 3 for that, for this month, the last day. My hope is to get the DMC pretty much finished and get it ready for beading next month. We shall see, but I will check in later and show you my stitching. Ta-ta! Hey guys, I'm popping in with my update on the general store. It's real late, so I'll try to make this quick. So I've been working on it about 3 hours. I did take a break to watch the Olympics and everything. The pairs free skate final was tonight, and the German couple were just amazing. They skated so beautifully, and I was hoping they would win, and they did by like less than half a point. They won gold. That was awesome. Anyway, so this is all ready for beading now, except for the back stitch, but that's minor, just like the sign up here, and then there's a little bit that goes on the floor of the porch. It's nothing, and maybe a little bit on the door over here, but nothing too extensive. The beading, on the other hand, is extensive, so I did clean it up. The threads that are still parked are ones that will be used for beading, those colors. And the other thing is this tree. I don't like how close it is to the building above it. I messed up a little bit on my calculations, I think, on my planning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to frog this, and I'm going to make sure it's no taller than, say, the top of that chimney there, which, you know, another, like, take off like 3 or 4 stitches in height. So I think I'll probably need to rechart the whole tree just so it looks, you know, more natural. More like this one over here, maybe, like a skinnier tree. We shall see. I'll figure it out and make it work. So I'm feeling good about finishing this next month. I should be able to get it beaded and everything in 3 days time. So, and I can't wait to add the beads because the colors as they are not thrilling to me. I think these colors are just a little bit dull, and I know the beads will jazz it up a lot, so I am looking forward to that. Alright, that's it for me for tonight. See you tomorrow. Bye! Hi Flosstube, Stephanie here, Ms. Oh So Crafty. Today is Thursday, February 15th. How's everyone doing? So, it's been kind of a busy morning for me so far. I dropped Oliver off at school, ran a bunch of errands, came home, unpacked groceries, and I have a few minutes to myself before I need to pick Oliver up from school and take him to the pediatrician, which will be kind of interesting because he's usually a little bit tired and hungry and stuff after school, so what I'm gonna do, I think, is bring like a little cookie snack or something to perk them up. And we have a little bit of time to kill, but well, we'll work it out. I mean, I would love to like take him to the playground or something, but it's very damp outside. Anyway, so the theme for today is a skeleton stitch, something Halloween themed, and my plan is to work on The Boo Club by Lizzie Kate. So I'm going to be working on the second word, which is treats, with some cute little candy corn. And I did watch some skeleton last night on the Olympics, and I have to say, those dudes are crazy. I mean, just imagine it, like a tiny little metal sled speeding around the track 40 miles per hour, and you're clinging to it head first. At least they wore helmets. I don't know. Alright, I will check in later and show you how far I get on treats. It would be awesome if I could finish it. That's unlikely, but I will at least try to get it, you know, mostly done tonight. And I have to do my cardio workout later too, so that'll take up some time. Alright, I will check in later and show you my progress. Bye! Hey guys, it's Stephanie giving you my update on Boo Club. So it's actually Friday morning. I did finish this last night. It took me about maybe around 2.5 hours to finish the treats, and then I spent more time working on the border. So I did work the border down considerably far. The next chart will be here, and then a third chart will be here. Yeah, so it just didn't take that much time to stitch. I mean, it's not that much stitching, it's not very dense. One of these colors, that orangey color, is the gassed tomato, and none of the hand-dyed thread that I bought for this piece really shows much, if any, variegation, so I'm just stitching it, you know, in rows like I would DMC. No, like, stitch-by-stitch business to maximize the non-existent variegation. That's a bit of a peeve for me, you know, when you spend the money on like the hand-dyed threads and it's not even variegated, whatever. But on the upside, you know, I had 2 days in my rotation for this, and I finished it in 1 day, and I could spend more time working on the border or whatever, but I really don't feel like it, so yeah, I'll be taking that second day and doing something else with it. Okay, so I will check in later and show you what I'm up to for the Friday effort. Bye! Hey Flosstube friends, it is February 16th. The theme for today is biathlon, stitch on 2 pieces, so I'm going to be continuing on my spring bird, and I don't really have a whole lot of time. It's pretty late right now. Today was not the greatest stitchy day, just a lot of things going on, and I completed my pre-training in the Body Boss program, and I'll be moving on to the main program next week, so that's exciting, but just not a whole lot of stitchy time. And then the other thing I plan to work on, well, I'm probably just going to do greens on this because I need to extend that border up and fill in some more greenery over here. And then I'm going to work on the cookie house. I'm going to use this stuff, this petite treasure braid that I got, and see how I like that for the moon and the window and all that stuff. So I'll check in later and show you how far I get. Bye! Hey guys, I am like 7 kinds of exhausted. But here's my progress. So like I said earlier, I just worked with the greens. I put in the green leaves up here and over there, and I worked on the border. Extended it up there to about the midline, so that's good. Overall, I am not thrilled with my progress on this piece. I was kind of hoping to finish the bottom half, but it's not quite there yet. So, I mean, I wasn't going to do the bird. The bird is like right here. But to finish the bottom half, I would need just to fill in a little bit over here and fill in right there. And of course there's a lot of back stitching and stuff to do as well. So I don't know. If I have time at the end of this month, I will bring this out again, although King Arthur is going to be my first priority. I really want to finish King Arthur. So, and then for the second part of the biathlon, I worked on my spooky house, and I was so tired I didn't even feel like mounting it on my scroll frame. I just did a little bit in hand. So I started with the PB10 here, this stuff. So I got this because the pattern calls for like 10 to 15 spools of Kreinik in this glow-in-the-dark grapefruit color for the moon and the windows and everything, and that's a significant cost, you know, with Kreinik being around $3 a spool or whatever. I mean, even the way, like, I usually buy at the Needlecraft Corner and they charge, I think, $2.50 per, but still, you know. The Rainbow Gallery has much better yardage, so the price is similar, but you get like almost twice as much yardage, so it's a lot more cost effective if you can use one strand, and I do like it with one strand. So this is, you know, 32 count hand dyed fabric. It's pretty small. I think the coverage is great with one strand. I wasn't sure because the last time I used this, like on a Celtic Lady on 28 count, I didn't like it with one strand. I thought it was too sparse, so I did it with 2 strands, and that pretty much negates the cost savings because you're using twice as much of it. Anyway, but I'm happy with this with one strand, so when I get my birthday discount from Needlecraft Corner in April, I'll be ordering a bunch of this. I think I probably need like 5 cards or something, so that will be nice. Oh, excuse me, I yawned. Alright, I had better hit the sack. See you tomorrow. Bye. Hey guys, so I wasn't really satisfied with how I left this last night. It was just a big old mess. It's February 17th, by the way, so it's Saturday and no real plans, so good stitchy day. And I'll have more time, stitchy time than usual, so I got a couple hours this afternoon, and then I'll get some more later this evening, I'm sure. Anyway, so what I did with my first stitching session is I cleaned up most of the bark threads on the bottom half and moved them up to the top half where they can be used. So that was good, and I did stitch a little bit more of the top half in that process. I started this purple flower and this yellow flower up here, and I started the base of the bird, like his feet and his wing or his tail feather there or whatever. So yeah, that's good. I'm happy with it now, and I'd say the bottom half is about done. I mean, it's not, there's a few things missing, but and of course all the back stitch, but I did work up into the top half as well. So the midline of the chart is right about there, like midway through that white petal. So you can see there is a fair amount done, like on the top half, you know, a good little start, so that's good. And I would love to finish this by May because I did start it last May for Mania, but we shall see. All right, I'll check in later and show you what my focus project for this evening will be. Bye. Hey guys, it is Saturday, February 17th. How's everyone doing? It's been a very low-key day for me. It's about 8 p.m. I've spent the past half hour compiling a floss card for my spooky house project, and this is what it looks like. Aren't those cool colors? Like nice Halloween colors. So what I do is I just take a paint chip card. So I found this one in my stash. This is, I guess I was thinking about using one of these colors a long time ago, and normally I would just mark it on the front, but since these are rather dark colors, I just use the back, and I punch holes with a hole punch, and I cut a, you know, relatively short length of thread because this is going to be one of each strand, so it's not like the loop start where I would double it over. And then I just, you know, loop it over, stick through the hole, and pull the end through the loop. That's a half hitch knot, I think, and that works well to keep it, you know, organized and easy to secure yet also easy to undo. And I will just keep this in my pattern binder where it's easy to access when I'm ready to work on Spooky House every month. And I did pull all the DMC floss. It's in there. You can see some of it anyway. So what I'm going to try to do is just like fill in, I guess, because before I worked all around the blends and everything. So, and the theme for today is figure skating or stitch something with specialty stitches, and this has a ton of back stitch. Let's give you a little peek at the chart there. Yeah, lots of back stitch. You see all those lines? Yeah, so that'll be fun, and I will check in and show you how far I get in a few hours. All right, bye. Hey guys, I'm popping in with my update on Spooky House. So, pretty good evening of stitching. I worked mainly with the blends. I did 3 of them. The big X at the top and the half circle here, and this one, the number 3. And I worked a lot with the metallic, the PB10. So this is like the window basically, and the crenellation, that part is basically complete now. The empty space is a Kreinik, which I may or may not have in my stash. This little bit here and here and here, that's all done in another Kreinik. So I'm pretty pleased with my one-day progress. I'm planning to give this another 3 days this month, and we'll see how far I get. I can definitely fill in this area around here. That's done in a blended thread. And I don't know what I'm going to do besides that. I'll probably see if I can move it to the right. I did start actually stitching the moon, so right there is the beginning of the moon. Huge moon. And I worked a little bit on this like wall over here. So this is like the arched front door of the house that it will be. So yeah, this is quite the detailed piece, and I think it looks really good with the blended threads and everything. How it definitely looks like a stone sort of appearance, in my opinion. So yeah. All right, well, I better hit the sack, and I suppose this is going to be my last update for this vlog. So thank you everyone for watching, and it was great to share. I've been having a lot of fun watching the Olympics and stitching, and next week will be good too. Although I confess the housework has suffered a little, but you know, what can you do? The Olympics only come around once every couple years, so it's worth it. All right, peace out. Bye.